All right, let's talk Visconti. One of my favorite lines.
We haven't chatted about these in a while, and there are some new members in the lineup, and you're going to ask me which one is which probably at some point.
I know. I like to totally trip you up.
But Van Gogh. So you're a big Van Gogh fan.
I am. I personally have one. I really like that they are lightly faceted. While I personally am not a huge metal section fan, there is not a giant step. It doesn't get slippery.
Almost no step. Really.
Yeah, really there isn't. And I love the fact that this is magnetic. That's why they have it.
Yeah, and with that magnetic thing, you don't have threads, so...
Yes, so it doesn't dig into your fingers. It posts well, and if you follow us, you know that for me, if a pen doesn't post, it's a deal breaker.
Yeah, it is a solid.
It's a nice size.
I mean, you can feel it. You can kind of cinch on there, you know.
Yeah. So you don't worry. There are some pens that we carry when you're writing
You always do that.
enthusiastically. I know. I like to watch you go. Yeah, no, it's a good size. I really am a huge fan.
I think the most important part though is the colors.
Yes.
Every pen unique.
All right, now I gotta get my glasses
a multitude of different options. You know, you've got the famous clip. These are my pen capable at the top on the cap, so you can put your initials.
I didn't opt to do that. I wonder
why. We looked at it. We didn't find. We thought.
I was being picky.
You were being picky.
I didn't want my initials, so I was looking at the stones, and I just couldn't decide.
Oh, you were looking at the stones. You were looking at the stones. So yeah, you can put the stone on there, but
now your initials come free.
Yes.
But the stones or the zodiac coins are extra.
This one's great. This is the peasant woman.
That's one of the newer ones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like that one. That one's cool.
So just
irises.
Really pretty colors, and each one is different. And so some may have more of this color, less of that color. The next one may be the opposite.
Yeah, and we've been carrying these for ever since we had the store. And every time we get them in fact, yesterday we got in a couple more Van Goghs, and and it stopped Amanda cold in her tracks, and she's putting it out because she's like, wow, this one's really good. She came into my office. She goes, you got to check this one out, and it wasn't this one, but each one's different, and sometimes they're more fantastic than the last one.
But it's hard to tell, but just really pretty colors, well done. I've had mine for several years, and I always keep it inked, and it's one of my daily carries. Now,
we should mention steel nibs, fine, medium, broad, and Visconti is transitioning the Van Goghs to a special Van Gogh nib. So in the past, the Rembrandt, the Van Gogh, even the Michelangelo, if you remember those, all used the same nib. Now the Van Goghs are getting this laser etched Van Gogh writing on the nib.
And this is a rolling change,
it's a rolling
and we have no control?
Yeah, we have no control over what does and what doesn't come. They started with some of the rose gold trim variants.
So this is different,
So
it's a cleaner look, I think.
Yeah, a little bit smooth, less of the scroll work.
Yep.
So that's just something that's going on. Steel fine, medium, broad. They are more Western, so they're a little bit generous. So if you normally write with you like a fine is not really super fine.
I prefer a fine nib, and it is definitely a little broader than a fine, but I certainly don't consider it to be a medium. So.
Yeah, maybe a Japanese medium.
Oh,
plus.
Now you're getting complicated.
Japanese medium plus or German. Extra fine.
Just a hair fat. So if you're debating between a fine and a medium and you like a thinner nib, I would size down.
Or we could say good flow.
It does have good flow.
So.